Hey YouTube, this is Eddie, back at you again with a very, very, very important segment for you guys today. Couldn't wait to do this one right here. YouTubers, listen to this. I'm going to be talking today about male and female. The beginning, male and female. What I want to talk about today, I look through social media and I'm back and forth thumbing through, like you guys probably daily and so forth. So I was looking at, I've seen a lot of content, or you can find and you can see a lot of content about people on the internet, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all over. So get this, guys, get this. So I was kind of thumbing through the other day, and it just kind of caught my eye about, there's a lot of people out there talking about help that you can get in your marriage. Some of them call themselves the marriage coach, the marriage doctor. There's just a whole lot of different names that they label themselves. Some of them are free, I guess. Some of them are, you get charged for it. As you know, there's marriage counselors, there's ministers of the gospel, they're called, that can help you in your marriage and help get your marriage back on the right track and stuff like that. I see a lot of that, and I'm sure you guys do. And a lot of people probably try a lot of these different people and stuff like that. But you know me, Eddie. Eddie's going to have to go against the grain here. And I think I do a very good job on anything that I say or come at you guys with or share with you guys on my channel. I do my best to my ability to put something out there, suggest things or something that I open your eyes with, and then I come back and I explain that. I feel like, and I'm very boastful on that part of it, because again, I'm always telling you guys that I am just controlled by a higher spirit, a higher source than what I am. Okay. So anyway, the reason I bring all this, and I'll get right to what I want to talk about: the male and the female. And I talked about the creation of the male and the female. So here's where we go. Here we go. Let's take off. I loved it. I told you guys the name of this channel is that Eddie's Talking, and you already know he can talk. So again, I'm laughing because I'm like, here we go. We're gonna get it rolling, guys. In the beginning, there were Adam and Eve. Okay, in the beginning, because you know the story, you know it. God created Adam. God created Eve. He created Adam, and he put all the responsibility in the world on Adam, such as naming all the animals. You remember the story. It's also recorded that he took and placed the man in the garden of Eden to dress it and keep it. Huge responsibility, Mr. Adam, Mr. Male, by the way. So as we go on and read the story or gather that information about Adam and Eve, then we find that it was recorded that there was not an help meet for Adam. But now at that time, God made all the animals and stuff like that after you read that. And then he took them to Adam to see what he would name them. So men of the world, I want to tell you guys something that I told you before. And I'm going to go on in this video, but men of the world, make sure you understand clearly what Eddie is talking about today. Did you just hear what I said? I said that God made Adam and Eve when he made Adam. After he made Adam, he created all of the animals, the birds, the cattle, just everything, the fowls, everything in the earth ran. And it's recorded that God himself, he could have named them. I want y'all to hear that. God could have named them. But you don't see that recorded. it is recorded that he said he took them to Adam, the man, to see what he would call them, see what he would name them. I'm going to move on. But guys, please hear what I'm telling you. Do you understand just how powerful and how awesome you are created and what responsibility lies on you? Please listen. God didn't even go check the record. Don't focus in on Eddie. Focus in on the message and go research what I'm saying. It's recorded that he took him to the man. He took him to Adam to see what he would name him. I'll move on in the story. I just want to point out how important you are, male, and what kind of power you're walking in, male, in case you have forgotten. You're male. You're a man. You're a lion. You're not a mouse. Just want to throw that out there. Just don't throw it out there. Anyway, guys, listen to this. Listen to this. So he made them both. He made male and female. But anyway, here's where I want to go with this marriage today. And these marriage counselors and these marriage doctors and coaches and all this kind of stuff. But listen to this. Beginning of time, he made Adam and he made Eve. He made Adam, then he made Eve, right? It's recorded. It said that he brought Eve on the scene. He put the male in a deep sleep. He took a rib from him. And then he brings on the queen. He brings on Eve. Adam, here's what I need. This is the most important part of this video right now. I'm coming at Adam, the man that God created. After Eve was created, Adam says this in this record. Adam says, when he sees Eve, he said, now she is bone of my bone and flesh is my flesh. Watch the naming thing again. Adam said this. God, go check the record. God didn't say this. Adam said, she shall be called Eve because she's the mother of all living. In case you didn't know, my wife carries the last name of Williams. That's my last name. That's not hers. She had another last name. She carries my last name. Am I boasting when I say that? No, I'm not boasting. I'm just telling you about how it is. How God created things. Adam even named the female. It's in the book. She should be called Eve because she's the mother of all living. Now notice something. God let Adam name Eve. He let him name that animal. Now, Adam was the one that said, now, when the female was created, Adam is the one that said, now, she is bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. She should be called Eve because she's the mother of all living. Adam said that. God did not say that. And God is all powerful. But look at the order that God has. I'm getting so excited because I'm getting to my real point here. Has it ever occurred to you, Adam made the statement, she's not born mine. He chose her. Adam said, this is my girl. This is mine. He named her. But let me tell you guys something. I don't see it recorded where there were anybody else around. When we get married today, the reason I tell you that, we get married, we go get a marriage license, we go get a minister to marry us. We can go down to the courthouse, have a couple of witnesses, please listen, or we can have a big, huge wedding where we have plenty. What I want to tell you guys, Adam made that decision. That was his girl. She agreed to him. We were number two people. They didn't have no witnesses at all, except to be God Almighty, and God gave him the power. He allowed both of those two to make those decisions to become one, guys. To become one. I need for you to understand something. There was no witnesses. There was nobody egging them on, urging them on, cheering. It was those two. So where is Eddie going with the story? Marriage coaches, marriage counselors, ministers, all of these people that wear titles, they get paid, some of them don't get paid, to talk and to give information, or try to help marriages stay together, put them together, whatever the case may be. But did you know something here? Where I'm going? Adam and Eve, such as us today, they the one that make the decision to get together. Let me tell you something. May sound alarming, may be upsetting to a lot of people. The male and female, you the one got married. You still have the power to do whatever you need to do. Sit down, talk, find out where your problems are. Y'all know, whether you know it or not, all you're doing is going, when you go to marriage counseling, or marriage coaching, or marriage ministers and stuff like that, all you're really doing is going to tell them your problem. They don't really know. You're telling them issues that you guys are having, and a lot of times the male or the female, they don't give it all out. They don't tell everything happening in you guys' household. You don't do that, and you know them, right? So you go and tell somebody else your information, or in today's time, your business. Go tell your business and look for that person to work it out. They can't. They can't. You can do that yourself. They wasn't there when you got married. You can work your marriage out right now, male and female. You have the power vested in you, vested in both of you guys to sit down and talk. Reminisce, go back to what got you together, what you like and what you don't like. There was some fun, there was happiness, there was a mega joy when you guys got married. I'm sorry. Fix it. You can fix it. There was a song, I did a video and I played the song. I love it so much, and the song was by the OJs, and they talk about in this song about me and my woman, and it talks about in the song that they were having ups and downs, and somebody might know the song. I hope that you do. It's very powerful, by the way. In the song, it says in there that the male and the female, they cried, they got together, they was having some problems. And they cried, they talked, they worked the problems out. That's what I'm talking about. Man and woman, God created us all. God gave us the power to fix our own problems. The reason that you don't attempt to try to fix them, the reason you go to another source, I get it, because you don't know any better. You don't know when there's a crisis, when there's a problem, when there's dark days in a marriage. Things are not going good. They're horrible. You want to throw in the towel. You want to give up. I can't do this anymore. You heard it. You know it. You've lived it. I'm telling you today, you can fix it yourself. You can sit down and clear your thoughts. Get the anger out of the way, because it clouds your vision, by the way. Fix it yourself, guys. God gave you that power to fix it. You are listening to Eddie. And Eddie is telling you right now, it's very real. It can happen. I'm not trying to force anybody to follow, listen, or make a decision based off of what I'm telling you. I'm just giving you free information. I ain't charging you a dime. I don't get nothing. I love doing this. I love people. I love Eddie. I started loving Eddie. So therefore, when I started loving him, then I have enough love into me to give out and provide to everybody that want it. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. In the beginning, God created male, he created female. Man of the world, most powerful being, breathing. You have a job on your shoulder. It's not going to change. You're walking in some awesome power. Ladies of the world, let me tell you something. Those that say, I don't need a man, those that have the mindset of saying, okay, I'm not treated fairly, I'm not as equal to the male or anything like that. I'm going to tell you something. I want to tell you how powerful you are too. You remember I told you a few minutes ago that when the lady came on the scene, Adam said that God didn't. Remember that, guys. Adam said, this is now bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. She should be called Eve because she is the mother of, listen very closely, listen to what I'm about to say. He said that she is the mother of all living. all living, guys. The male can't do that. Ladies, please listen to me. There's no way no other being can exist. There's no way no other being, no other human can come and hit the scene without you, young lady, without you, queen. You think you're not important? You might better think again, because there is a male and there is a female. You gotta have both. One can't cut it. You listen to Eddie in my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Comment on my videos. Please share my videos. I ain't gonna quit. I'm gonna keep right on coming. Man and woman, married people. I hope you got it. You can fix your own problem. You don't need to hire nobody. You don't need to go to nobody. You don't need to go to your sister, your brother, your mama, your daddy, your cousin, the marriage counselors, the marriage coaches. Get rid of them now. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. I gotta get the information out there. I have to defend the truth. I have to defend the gospel. If it's not the truth, you will be hearing from me. I do have the truth. I have been ordained with the truth. The truth lives in me. The truth have been imparted in me. You know who that truth is. That's Christ Jesus. It ain't me, so quit looking at me. Quit watching my movement, how I act, react, and trying to see if there's a flaw in Eddie, because there's numbers of flaws, mucho flaws in me. So you're going to be highly disappointed. I'm not telling you to try to find flaws in me. I'm telling you to listen to the message. I'm imperfect. We all are. I'm striving for perfection. You listen to me. Remember, male and female, there's no devil in hell that can stop you from fixing your own marriage if you want to. I know if you want to. And in most cases, you do want to. Thank you so much. Peace, guys.